Today you will make a shapescape collage. First, I'm going to show you how to cut out 5 different kinds of shapes from a rectangular piece of paper like this. First, I'm going to cut this rectangular paper in half. An easy way to do this is to fold the piece of paper in half and then cut on the fold line. Now I have 2 smaller rectangles. Here's how to turn a rectangle into a square. First, take a corner of your rectangle and bring it over to the opposite side like this. Then fold it. It should look like a triangle with a little rectangle of paper sticking out of it. So you'll cut that little rectangle off right along the bottom of the triangle. Unfold the triangle and you have a square. Next, I'll show you how to make a triangle. I'm going to make another square first. So I'll take a rectangle, bring the corner to the side, fold it, cut, there's my square. Now notice when the square is folded up, it looks like a triangle. All you have to do is cut along the folded line of the square, and you have 2 triangles. If you want more smaller triangles, cut 1 triangle in half from one of the corners, like that. Next, I'm going to show you how to make a circle, and I have to start with another square. So here's a square. To make a circle, take a square and begin to cut into it. As you cut, rotate the paper around and around with your non-cutting hand. This makes a circle. Just like that. To make an oval, you do the same thing, but with a rectangle instead of a square. Turn the paper around and around with your non-cutting hand. There's your oval. Now you know how to cut 5 different shapes: rectangles, squares, triangles, circles, and ovals. You'll use these in your landscape collage. So for your collage, you'll get a big piece of paper for your sky. You can choose either blue for daytime or black for nighttime. I'll choose blue for daytime. You'll also get a smaller, skinny piece of green paper for your ground. You'll glue the ground paper to the bottom of the sky paper. And make sure both of those papers are horizontal, which means going side to side, just like you see it here in the video. Apply glue to the edges of your ground piece. Make sure it's lined up good and smooth it out. When you're not using your glue stick, remember to put the cap on it so it doesn't dry out. Now you can arrange the shapes you cut out into a landscape. Remember, a landscape is a picture that shows natural scenery or stuff you see outside. My landscape is going to have a house. I'm going to cut this rectangle in half to make 2 triangles because I want to make a tree. Just like that. That's the sun in the sky. These triangles could make another tree, and I'm going to cut this rectangle to make a smaller tree trunk. I'm going to move the house over to put 1 more tree in the background here. So your landscape could have mountains or water, anything else that you would see outside. When you have a good plan, you can begin to glue your shapes down onto the paper. You can either apply glue directly onto the big piece of paper or to the back of the shapes themselves. When you're finished gluing all your shapes onto the paper, put the cap on your glue stick. But you're not done yet. Now you'll take a black marker and add details to your landscape. The details I'm adding are a door and window to the house, I'm adding some shingles to the roof, doing some branches on the trees, some wood texture on the tree trunks. I'll do some leaves on this tree here. I'll do the spiral design and some rays on my sun. And that's how you make a shapescape collage.